Walker gives to Thomas. Monteith Overton has really played well for ECU in recent weeks. Now it's 20. In motion, the fullback Felton. Swung out to Thomas. He avoids one tackler, then finds the sideline, and he's brought down inside the 15 at the 40s against the Pirates. Walker hands off to Thomas, makes a spin move and has the first down, keeps the legs moving inside the 10, wrapped up. Walker gives to Thomas. He's bumped down right near the line of scrimmage by
eliminate that.
Walker hands off to Thomas. Not much there, maybe a yard. Giannis Sharga in there as the fullback for Thomas. The handoff to Jahad. Thomas running left, but he's hit in the backfield and throwing for a loss. Back at the 20 by Fred Presley.
But it was Monteith Overton who really makes the play because he's going to contain this thing. Thomas wanted to bounce it outside, but it was not there. All he could see was purple. You saw Overton had the leverage, and it wasn't there. Thomas had to try to double back, and that's when Presley showed up to ruin.
Walker hands off. Thomas running left, cuts it back upfield. Stutter steps across the 30, now breaks all the way across the 45, and then brought down from behind by Ray Tillman, a 19-yard run.
And he really got stopped by his tight end, Colin Thompson, as much as anything else. He almost got the edge, and then he cuts it back. And that's the thing with the vision of a cutback runner. He can bounce out and cut it back. And then you see his own guy kind of impeded his progress. Thompson, the tight end, trying to get down there and get it.
Appreciate it. Mark.
Dave Quint, thanks very much. Hopefully Dave keeps the hobby going. It's Jahad Thomas. Hit hard and dropped at the 25. Anderson with that first play.
Yeah, that was. I like the idea of taking the shots, but I like even more Dimitri McGill and getting across the face of a Remington Watch center.
Drive going. Walker hands off. Thomas looking for room, but doesn't find much. He gets back to the line of scrimmage before he's wrapped up by Fred Presley. Down again. Second down and 10 and out of the eye. Walker takes a shot again, and this time in and out of the hand. Give it to Thomas, and he has it. Nice block. Buck
came up and hit Deshaun Benton, and that's a safety. And you had Benton just stepping up into the hole, but it's a mismatch with Sharga and his size against the safety, Benton.
Walker hands off. Thomas cuts it back, powers his way to the close to the 5. Sharga the fullback, Thomas the tailback. Give to Jahad. Thomas runs right, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Sharga again with a nice block. And Thomas bouncing it right and into. And with just under 3 minutes to go in the first half, Temple back up by 3.
And this is an ideal situation. Jahad Thomas takes it up into the gut, then busts it outside. Nobody home. He uses that speed and deception to give Temple the
6 of 12 now through the air. With 74 yards, came in averaging 177 yards passing up to the 25. Thomas pulled down from in the second half, but as you mentioned, only 9 in the third quarter and scored over 70. But right away, Jonathan White here at 2nd and 20 from the 37. Walker had Thomas.
He did, Thomas, but Walker rushed it with the pressure on him late. You're going to see he's basically avoiding rush and then working his way through that pocket. Saw it late and just wasn't able to. It's running.
That's stuffed. Zeke bigger than everybody. Walker throws. That's deflected. We're caught at the 14.
How did it get there?
I have no. Well, it negates a big play in the 9th penalty tonight against the Owls. Screen pass set up. Thomas somehow makes a couple of crazy moves, and it Christopher now goes back to the far side. Walker on 3rd down and 5, and that hit the defender right in the turnover from ECU.
There's your bounce.
There is Thomas, cuts it back, makes a spin move, and down at the 47.
Temple Owls.
On 2nd and 2, he gets it again and will have the first down inside. Ball, but 2-1 in conference, right on the heels of the Owls. There is a flag, but here is Thomas with a first down run to the 41.
Personal foul. Chop block. Offense. Number 75 and number 78. 15-yard penalty.
We got it. The combo. The football.
Beautiful thing.
Well, after the big gainer, Walker going to the sideline, a leaping attempt, and incomplete at the
Protecting so well. Let him just sit back there and wait till things come open.
Well, Thomas. And under 2.5 minutes to go.
East Carolina will burn their second timeout. Like a vital deal right now.
Thomas trying to bounce it out. He's inside the 5. Tripped up. Did he get in? Yes, touchdown.
And still managed to break the plane. Right there, you got the ankle hit at about the 4.5, 5, but look at how he extends. No knee hits the ground, gets the ball to breaks the plane to the front edge of that line. That's all he needs. If you get the hand down, you're still alive.